Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Junction Oval for Reclink Grand Final Day 2009, and we've got the Melbourne Magpies versus the Bendigo Victory in this, the second grand final for the day. Crackers Keenan joining me up here. I'm Des Dowling. Crackers, beautiful day.
It is a beautiful day. I tell you what, the evenly matched teams, and they're in the peak of condition, both of these teams. They've probably had a very hard winter, good pre-season, and Bendigo moving the ball very quickly there. I was talking to a few of my spies around Bendigo, like Essendon at the moment, very quick through the midfield.
Well, they're AFL equivalents. Collingwood and Essendon both doing very well at the moment, Crackers. And who's your tip today?
Oh, look, a beautiful mark there by the Melbourne Magpies. I might go for the Melbourne Magpies. I think it could be the year of the pie.
All right, the Dale Thomas lookalike on the wing just boots it along into the forward line and the inside in the forward 50. Can't, the old eyesight's failing. Crackers got no idea over the other side.
No, he's going to kick this. He's a beautiful kick of the ball. He's into a big wind, headwind, but oh, look at that. He just put it to the hot spot. Well, sort of near the hot spot.
Over the back, the chance. No. Touched on the line. That little blonde guy's doing a lot of running around. We'll have to keep an eye on him.
Very, very quick. Reminds me of Des Tuddenham at his best. No one to know who Des Tuddenham was?
Probably not at this junction. Some of the older ones. That's number 44, who doesn't have a name down here.
He is the unknown warrior. That's what his name is.
Is that his number? 14, Crackers.
Number 14.
14. Well, that's my mistake.
Tell you what, they couldn't get better conditions. Peter Cullen was out mowing the lawn this morning, early.
On the Victor, they've given him a ride on.
They should have given him a ride on, but
quick soccer off the ground, no.
Well, I tell you what, he's a fend off. He's a bit of a talent, this big bloke over there with the blonde hair. Took a mark a while ago. He's the linchpin. If he's up and about early, Melbourne Magpies are something to go. And look where he's dropping off the play. He's there.
He's a kick behind.
Kick behind.
The big fella's got the boot into the ball out onto the wing. I'll tell you what, they could do us a service by playing on this side of the ground a lot, Crackers.
Well, they're playing. Very good coach, the Essendon coach. He knows which side of the ground to attack. Great defensive skills. Ross Lyon has been helping our Melbourne Magpies with defensive skills.
Well, you could hardly argue with that, the way the Saint has shut them down, Crackers.
Well, that's right. But, you know,
were you surprised by the loss? Your old team giving him a touch-up?
Well, no, I was sort of praying for it. I tell you what's on the bench. There's a couple of very good players playing for Melbourne Magpies on the bench. Aren't that happy about being on the bench either.
Timmy Bruce, number 45, he's bouncing the ball around. He looks like he's ready to go.
He's ready to go. I'm surprised he didn't start the game, actually. I think there's a bit of nepotism there.
It gets bigger every year, Crackers, the Reclink. 20 years of sport and rec at the Sacred Heart Mission this year, and of course Reclink now 46 teams, I think, Australia-wide.
He should be knighted, Peter Cullen.
Or canonised, one of the other.
Canonised, well, he did try that for a while.
Forget Mary McKillop.
Yes, I tell you what, there's a big bloke from Collingwood, well, not Collingwood, the Magpies. He's out again, that bloke. Very good player. Hello.
The Bendigo Bombers told to play on, pay the advantage. There's a bloke at the forward line. He spilt what he should have taken.
Very hard mark. The sun was in his eyes. I see Terry O'Donnell down here. He used to be the umpire's advisor. Umpired for many years in the country. He was a very popular umpire in the country.
You were telling me, Crackers, there was a lot. You know, there was a lot of people who thought he was the best going round at the caper.
Years.
There's the Bombers falling.
Look at that. I tell you what.
No, that's
pay the mark.
Pert-like that was.
And I tell you what, he's a bit jittery. He's gone out the back gate. He's in a bit of strife here.
That's Tony Curcio.
Oh, look, number 13. Dale Thomas from the right. Here he comes.
He knows what to do too. Good play by the
a little bit of feeling there. He won't go for that. Dale Thomas look-alike.
13.
That's
Ashley Russell.
Ash. Got the ash hair too.
He has to. He's a little bit Ronnie Weirmouth, a little bit Dale Thomas for the younger ones.
He not only plays wing, he
Oh,
can
that's a
take
good
the
Pagan.
Oh,
Nice left foot down the wing. 23's got it all done. Yep.
Kent Fraser. He's marked up well. He's got a couple of taps. He's good. Looks like a Dane Swan. Oh, that's a good effort at marking. Tell you what, they're under a bit of pressure, the Melbourne Magpies, as we speak.
There's a good tackle. They're locking it in, the Bombers. They're not letting it out.
No.
What do they call it? Frontal pressure, is it?
Their impact on ground ball security, it's called. Ball security. And they've got ball security.
I thought that was something else entirely, but anyway.
We've got a microphone coming back here.
Here's a big fella.
He's very big.
Oh, he's done all right too.
Murray Bat. Well, he's a good footballer, number 23. Here he goes. Here he goes again. Thomas, look at him. Ooh, straight up the ground. 20 one's moving with the grace of a jungle cat. Number 1 jersey's pace.
He's off.
He has. He's had
no.
a bounce. Oh, no.
The bounce was ambitious. He's good enough to recover and sock it into the middle of the ground.
Number 20's moving well for the Magpies.
It's another good kick, but without really looking into the forward line. The young fella thought he had it and spent it.
Yes.
Oh, that's a
nice turn out of trouble.
That was Brendan Garra.
Very good, Brendan Garra.
The bloke, is that a helmet he's wearing?
Yes, number 20 was...
He's set up his big fella in the forward
Matthew
pocket.
Mitchell. There he
He's
goes.
going to turn and have a go. Oh, 22, Billy Duckworth. Oh, and he made
William Baffle, whatever his name is, Batley.
Big Bill made a bit of a mess of that. He had every opportunity, but still, the ball's in the forward line. Their chance to do the scoring. It's very low scoring so far, Crackers.
I'd drag him for that.
I think you'd be a bit lenient. Only 15-minute quarters today, Crackers, so they've got to make an impression and make it early. There we go.
Number 6.
He's had a crack.
Oh, no.
That was, of course, Matthew Mason with a snap, but out of bounds on the fall.
He got what Paddy shot at. Nothing. Tell you what, the tension's building up. They've got a lot of emergencies.
He's played on.
Well, why wouldn't you? And he's, look, he set it out to number 11. Lovely mark.
That's Alan Stewart. No, it's all lost. The Bombers will go for goal.
Bombers go for goal, and it's Cocky Hicks. Well done, Cocky.
That sounds like someone from Tungamar, Cocky Hicks.
With a lot of them around Cobram too. They found a whole heap of them in a tree there once.
It's a nice big long kick onto the wing. 19 sets himself under it, but the Bombers come through to spoil. A lot of fists going everywhere.
Yes.
Kept it inside, perfectly set up.
It is a grand final. There is a lot of pressure, and you've got to make excuses for him in the first 10 or so minutes. But number 3, who is a very cocky Hicks again.
He looks in board.
He's ready to go. He's gone in board, but no, the big fella took a beautiful... Here he comes.
There's Russell
Thomas.
He's been outpointed there pretty shamelessly, Ashley Russell.
1-on-1 wasn't good.
Looks for a teammate at centre forward. He can't hold the mark. He's going to get it looking for the Shepherd.
He
goes in
offside.
board. He didn't have a left foot, I'm afraid, Crackers.
Fell over. He didn't have a left leg. That big fella there.
Oh, that's a nice bit of play by...
Golden Boot. And the name of... I'm just trying to pick up Golden Boot's number. But beautiful gold boots.
Meant to bring the binoculars as well.
Yes, I'm as blind as a bat now.
You're not even looking the right way. That's the back of the grandstand, Crackers.
No.
Bringing it out the wing, the Magpies, and the runner gets in the way. But here we go. Here goes the speedster. Nope, the runner's nearly in the way again.
Oh, he went past the ball. He's spinning around here. He's got pace. He's got windburn.
Nice work, number 7.
Lovely. Here he goes. He plays with the hat on all the time. He's a cult hero. Number 20. Cult hero. He's coming off. No, he's not.
That might be Coos, I think. Is that you, Coos, number 20? Give us a wave. No, he's heading back. A former stalwart. Yep, that's Coos, former stalwart for the Sacred Heart Mission, now playing over at the Magpies.
Transferred or just...
Transferred. Just a change of scenery.
Yeah. Oh, you need that. Revitalise football career.
Oh, the very little give.
Yeah, but it's not bad. Went straight through. That's the only way number 28 knows how to play. Number 28 is that magnificent footballer, Adam Shavak.
And we see Jason Cologne get onto his right foot, chip it in there.
They're in here. Look, over. Oh, no, stuffed it up.
Matty Cafaro couldn't make the most of the opportunity.
I tell you what, the
Bombers do it again.
Bombers offence. Look at it. And they've come down the fat side and they've just got plate.
They've got runners.
Runners everywhere. The big number 19, which is Jason Bird, won't give up. He'd chase a tram until it stopped. He's a bit of striker. He's gone for the soccer.
Tell you what,
it's a bit of an influence here. Soccer's creeping.
He's got time. He puts it up.
Oh, he sent it.
Number 3.
He's going to have a shot.
From 45 out, directly in front, and he kicks the first goal of the day, Crackers, to the Bendigo Bombers. Number 3.
Guess who that is?
That is...
Cocky Hicks.
Cocky Hicks.
Take a bow, Cocky. Put your hand up.
He'd be now known as...
There you go.
Even cockier Hicks.
Look at him. He loved it. He has got actually his own personal cheer squad down here, Cocky Hicks. He is around Bendigo area, he's a cult hero.
He's more popular than the Mount Deborah gold mine, that kid.
Yeah, well, they've put a few off there recently, I believe. And Eddie's coming down here later on, just to, he's bringing down holy water to bless him at half time. Oh, look at
the big fella, that's a nice, very Damien Monkhurst-like. The fellow...
Number 23.
Oh.
Big number 21, which is... You've got him.
This is where they're falling down, Crackers. That's Nathan Giant Wiley. But they're falling down here when they bring it into the inside 50.
Yes. But the Giant, that's just... When he gets rolling, he goes well, but he doesn't roll a lot.
Momentum, I think he's looking for. He's like the penguin, just moving from side to side. Ergonomic, but not that effective at the moment, Crackers.
They're in here.
Oh.
That's not the cock, no. Hayden Searle. Hayden's a very, very nifty player. Hello, free kick. Very controversial. The umpire, I wonder who it is.
I don't know. The man in orange, we weren't given their numbers.
No.
But so far...
It wouldn't be Adrian Pinozzo, would you? He's the boss.
No, he's beyond that now.
Yes. They gave him the golden whistle and told him to leave.
He blows the big whistle.
Yeah, ooh, number 7. Good mark there. I tell you what, they're going very well. Andrew Brett.
And he's put it into the guts. That's a great pass.
Yeah. Who's that? The number 23? They're going long, they are. They're using the breeze. First of the ball, wins the ball. Collingwood defender laying off. The Magpie.
Of course, that is Tony Curcio. He's away. Oh, he's left it. And he's picked up a free kick. No, dropping the ball, the umpire said.
Trying to do too much.
And I think, you know who this is? You know who this is, Crackers?
This is Cocky.
The Cocky.
Cult hero.
Best on ground so far. Not the best of kicks, smothered off the boot. And, of course, it's left in to be contested. Who's coming through? We've got one of the Bendigo Bombers. They all dive on it.
You know who'll be in that pack or just going in there and they'll be very afraid? It's the Cocky. It's going in there. Alan Jeans is coming in later on. He's old.
Jeansy.
He's that old. When he was born, the Dead Sea was only crook.
Ashley Russell was out on the wing wanting it, but not being given it, but they're streaming through the centre. This is where they've been falling down, but not this yet. Once again...
Well, the big fella came off down here with the plumber's crack. Number 21, who's that? The Giant.
21, that's Nathan the Giant Wiley.
Well, he came off where the ball went. Nathan should have been, but he was over here.
Here we go.
Oh, that's a nice... Oh, he should have marked that.
We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Could have been the sun. The glinting off the Cadbury building, I think.
My daughter works over there.
There's a good left foot kick, putting it up towards centre half forward. The Magpies in pole position, but free downfield, I think. He was taken out of the contest. I think they're right up on the modern interpretation.
There's a bit of feeling out there today. I tell you what, it's beautiful food here today. I went and got some coffee down there, go and get some coffee, but I had some chips and used by date 204.
Nice.
2004.
They're coming out the side here to Ashley Russell. He's streaked through.
He goes.
Putting it up to full forward. There's a Bland at the back. He's going to go for it. No, the defence is strong. They're going to run it out with the soccer off the ground. Here comes Ashley again, I think.
No, it's actually lookalike.
And number Jason Hamilton got a quick kick off the ground, couldn't do
William Batty, very good. Number 9 is Brendan Hicks again. Brendan,
Matt Kafora,
still brother.
Can't get it onto his boot. Off the ground, no.
And a free kick. There's 2 Hickses out here today, Brendan and Cocky.
Brendan didn't deserve a nickname of some sort, or?
No, very formal person.
That's a nice kick out on the wing, but I'm afraid it's gone straight to the opposition.
And your man is?
I don't know.
He's wrong-footed him over the top.
He's gone on the left hand.
Run turn.
The good work by the defence, but a little bit high. The umpie's called that right.
The big fella, he's had an influence in this game so far.
Jason Colonia. He's put it up to centre half forward, spilled the mark, but ran on with it, only to be dragged down by his Bombers opponent. The ball's still in dispute. Sock it out to the 50-metre arc.
He's a very stout defender.
They've got runners, the Bombers, if they can get it free.
There they go.
Here he goes.
The Cocky. Oh, God.
There they go. Here comes. Nice bit of running. Who have you got there, Crackers?
I'm trying to
Number
find
two.
him. Number 2.
22, sorry, Billy
22.
Duckworth.
Billy Duckworth is William Mattingly. But I tell you what, Collingwood, the Magpies. Every time I see it, I think of 1990.
There is the siren.
Siren time.
And I think we'll find that the Bendigo Bombers lead 2-3-15. I don't think we're even following that scoreboard, are we?
I want you to have a look at what a pre-season and good training can do. At one of those Melbourne Magpies, number 5. Look how fit he is.
There he is. He's got the Nathan Buckley number on. I think it's... can't tell from the scoreboard over there. I know it's 1 goal to Bendigo and a couple of points to the Magpies.
1 goal, 2, I think, to...
1 to 8 to 1 to 2 points, 2 straight points.
2 points. They've got 1 point up, but they've got 2 elsewhere.
It's confusing for stupid country boys like us, Crackers.
Number 5 there for the Melbourne Magpies, very fit and should be on the ground.
Give him a run.
I think they'll make a few. They've got to tighten up on Cocky Hicks.
Cocky Hicks is tearing them apart in the forward line.
He has actually got in the bus today from Bendigo and said, I'm going to set Melbourne Town alight.
I don't even think he's thinking, Crackers. I just think he's in the zone.
He's zoned out.
He's in the zone.
Magnificent footballer. And it's just great to see because Bendigo Bombers, they haven't won a game this year yet. They're in the process.
They're in the building phase.
Yes, Adrian Hickmott is processing them.
I tell you, the team that is the Sacred Heart Saints, undefeated all year, they were level with St Kilda Footy Club until the weekend. The St Kilda Footy Club now loses. Sacred Heart Saints, going for the perfect season. It doesn't happen.
St Kilda City's going very well too, I hear.
Doing very well. So it's a great year all round for the Saints. I tell you what, gets bigger every year, this, Crackers.
Oh, look, this is huge. It is huge. There's people out there now. I think we need a bit of security out in the ground.
I think it's all right. I don't mind the kick to kick at quarter time, half time, 3/4 time and full time, Crackers. I think
a lot of people out there. Number 5, what's his number 5 of the Melbourne Magpies?
Number 5, that's young Paul Hamilton, but then / Kevin Click. So I don't know if that's his MC name or that is someone else who's going to use number 5.
He has got the back line down there and he's showing him where to go. I believe a big quarter, and of course the Dale Thomas lookalike, he's a team on his own. But I'd like to see the giant back on in the forward line. He gave him something.
I think I figured it out, Crackers. There is 2 number 5s, Paul Hamilton and Kevin Clicks. Now, how we're meant to know which is which?
Would Kevin put his hand up?
No, they're not listening.
I think he might be the coach.
We've actually got no one listening. We can only hear ourselves,
I
Crackers.
think he's the coach. They seem to be a team divided at the moment. Whereas Bendigo...
Very tight unit.
Very tight unit with their coach, Chris Lakey. Chris is coaching today, doing a very good job. They'll be happy with that. I reckon if I was the Melbourne Magpies, I would concentrate on the cock.
I would shut him down completely. I don't know how they're going to do that, but...
Because he was the difference in that quarter, the cock. He's magnificent football.
I would be maybe asking Ashley Russell to make the absolute sacrifice.
Wouldn't it be good to see the 2 best players on the ground so far playing on each other? It's like Van der Haar and Peter Knights of years gone by.
Salmon and Ablett.
Salmon and Ablett.
Well, at opposite ends, but
I don't know about that one. There he comes.
Yes, Paul Hamilton and Kevin Clicks. We're getting at the Collingwood team have very graciously come up to the commentary box to clear up any confusion.
Well, the sponsors have complained because they're a sponsored team. Eddie's sponsoring them. Here they go. They even have the female supporters out there. You know, like it's a community effort. Bendigo, they've turned up.
Apparently the change from the back seat of Eddie's Beamer is paid for the entire day, Crackers. They've just got down the back of
down there.
They're hoping if he has a look behind the couch, they might be able to actually...
Carla throwing the coins over the back as she drives along. I tell you what, the back line of the Bendigo victory is sensational. And I tell you what, number 26 heading down there, Craig Branson heading down there. Look at the determination on that man's face. He's come to play. He's got in the bus from Bendigo, and I'm taking a cup home today.
I think we might be looking at their forward line at the moment, Crackers.
Well, I always get confused a bit. But he's going down there to prove to number 5. I'm here to play.
I tell you, it's good that the forward line, the players knew to swap ends, but
Yes,
we didn't.
It's a bit of a mismatch down there. They're swapping over. They're working out who they're going to play.
Now, the gentleman, number 18, is it? Giving directions.
There's a young lady out there giving somebody at number 13, the Dale Thomas lookalike, a drink.
Oh, no.
Well, which is good. She's just ran out there. She's got to run. They're going to bounce the ball. Yeah, they're getting ready now.
Umpire holds the ball aloft, the siren sounds, and we get the second quarter underway between the Bendigo Bombers and the Melbourne Magpies.
Oh, that's a beautiful tap out. There we go.
The cocky's got it, whips off, but the big fella's intervened.
Straight away. I saw the coach talking to him.
Jason Cologna's been a great player so far. The great roving the ball by little number 5. And it looks like it'll be rushed through. No, great play by the Collingwood forwards. Whips it out. Leon Davis lookalike. Cannot get a ball away. And the big handball out from the Bombers defender's gone straight to a Collingwood opponent. Oh, there was a good bit of play there.
He's not mucking around either. You know what they've said? Best form of defence, the bomber victory, attack.
Oh, that's a nice right foot snap. I think he might have kicked a goal.
It's there.
That's a great goal for the Magpies first up. Well, they've managed to pierce that solid defence that was so good in the first quarter from the Bombers, Crackers, and immediately we've got a goal.
But it's even Stevens. Well, it mightn't be. We don't know. 1 goal, 1 equals, doesn't matter. Yeah. No, we're front point.
Once we've got the women's long kick and Sarah and Chris are going around to let them know.
The long kick, it'll be at half time. Any women who want to get involved, the long kick.
The long kick's on, is it? Last year, this was an absolute magnificent occasion. The ladies' long kick, there's what's going on.
It's a throwback to Tungamar in the 60s, but it's a great initiative that the ladies will be asked to go out onto the oval at half-time, and the longest Cologna getting it straight back into the Collingwood forward line again. They are on fire, Collingwood. Any women who think they might have the golden boot will be asked to go onto the oval and have a crack at glory by being dubbed the longest kick at the Rec League Grand Final as the Bombers bring it into the forward line through the running services of someone.
I'm going to go there.
I'm leaving you to the S&M
yes,
people,
Crackers. Well, I'm mesmerised by Melbourne Magpies. Their fight back.
Here we
it's
come.
Unbelievable.
Oh, that's a great tap. Out onto the wing. He's overrun it. No, he's kept going.
He's quick.
He's going, number...
Quick. 14.
That's Jade Clicks.
Number 22, Billy Duckworth lookalike. He's not happy with the umpiring decision, Billy Duckworth lookalike. He's upset.
Oh, number 8, great pass. Oh!
No, lay on, says the umpire.
Jason Hamilton put it on his chest and he couldn't take it.
No.
Oh, he's got a bit of pace, this little number 5. That's our mate Paul Hamilton. No, Kevin Clicks, that is. The Clicks brothers are playing well today.
I tell you what, they've cut the cocky out.
Well, it's all starting to click. It's all starting to clicks for them, Crackers.
Free in the back, and the big fella, your man, it's dictated this game. Bologna has dictated this game from the word go and said, I'll take the game on. And now we've got to shoot the goal to lead.
He has been the difference in this second quarter, Crackers.
I don't know which one is. Who's this? Western Port Warriors.
I think that might be for the A-grade grand final coming up, Crackers.
We're not good enough for the A-grade.
I think I am. I'm staying, Crackers, but you're going.
I tell you what about Collingwood? Melbourne Magpies. They've hit the front.
And it's all starting from the big fella in the ruck, Crackers, and you'd be proud to call him a fellow ruckman.
There he is. He's walking around. He's saying that, and they were relying on the Dale Thomas lookalike, but the big fella just getting his hand on the ball.
Cometh the hour, cometh the man, Crackers.
Oh, I know. That's not a cliche very often used now. I see that the Des Dowling breed is going to keep on. Oh, look at this. Straight out the door.
Oh, nice play. He's the cocky.
Cocky's back in.
He's got it. Turns onto his right foot and tries to roost it. It's another inside 50 for the cocky. And
hit up the pass.
Hit his man. They've decided to play on. No guts, no glory. He's running into an open goal. And he's kicked it. That's a great reply from the Bombers.
And turn around. Not your stomach. I want to have a look at your back.
Stop high-fiving and give us a look at your number.
I think it's 23. I'm not sure.
Tell you what, that was probably the player of the day so far,
Crackers. Was the player of the day. And he's acknowledging up the ground. It's not his glory. He knows up the ground where the heat came from.
Set up by
Cocky.
I tell you what, it's turned into a great game, Crackers. We've had a ripping game, good standard. Goals starting to flow freely in the second quarter as the umpire comes in and throws the ball up again. Big Cologna, he's got another great knockout, but shark by the Bombers rover. And number 8, he's got it onto his boot. Well done by Jason Hamilton.
There we go.
I tell you, the Tommy Alvin lookalike in the back line for the Bombers has been very solid all day.
Ooh, look at
Here we
big
go.
number 6 is going through. Go, we went for the man. 29 who kicked that last goal. Harley Muir. Harley, take a bow.
Credit where credit is due, Harley.
Yep. Number 11 has got it now. They're getting a bit physical. That's Glenn Bruce out there. Getting a bit physical. Oh, a bun behind the play, that one. Umpire, take control.
And straight out of bounds, and the umpire says throw it in. But I'm very impressed with the standard this quarter, Crackers. I really feel like the boys have all upped it a notch. They've had a quick chat at quarter time.
And apparently they went out and they let the tyres of their bus down. And they said, we will not be pumping these tyres up unless you win. So they won't be going home.
Well, they've realised they're not playing for sheep stations.
Here's number 5 was doing dictating at half quarter time. Golden Boot's got it, number 2. It just happened to be William Batty. Golden Boot, they call him.
The umpire said they were hanging on to him.
9-carat gold, those boots.
The cocky's loose in the centre there. He's just looking for the short pass, but
working. Here goes the big fella again. Oh, he's got good hands. Hands like a bear trap.
Who is that big fella?
That number 29 again, I've forgotten his name. Harley Muir, of course. How could I forget Harley's name? They've gone back inside. A dangerous place to go.
Oh, they've got runners now. Jason Hamilton's onto it. He turns. He gets caught.
He's caught.
Gets it onto his boot, but intercepted again by the Kyle Reamers lookalike with the golden boots.
Daddy's got a free kick. Here comes the great Peter Cullen. Who's, he got a letter from the Pope the other day.
And don't forget, ladies, if you do believe, if you could go down to the main gate and see Trent down there, and the 2 girls, they are taking applicants for the super boot at half time, which will be happening. Golden boot in about 10 minutes.
Oh.
Get down there. Crackers, you'll be donning a dress to see if you can win it. You're very competitive.
I'll be cross-dressing.
So get down there, ladies. Have a crack at, I think, Emma from Sacred Heart Mission. She'll be down there. She's a great right foot kick.
Magnificent. I think she went close to winning all of this. Now the time is on pressure. Willie
great play. Oh, he was a bit stiff there. He was really having a go. He was away, but the umpire says no. Free kick to the Bendigo Bombers. Held when he didn't have the ball, and he roosted into the centre onto the old wickets there.
Oh, lovely mark there. I played here a bit. Actually got my teeth knocked out down here. There we go. Guess who's lurking again?
Well, the cocky's going to have to do a bit of gut running because he's behind the play a little bit at the moment. No downhill skiing, please.
Anyway.
The ball into full forward and goes through out of bounds.
This is book down here, sack coach and the 3-minute coach. But they've been reading it down at Bendigo. Look at this magnificent kick out. Number 5, I told you he was a genius. Just kicks it out. And it looks like Nathan Buckley, that bloke. He's got the same hair.
Free kick there. The umpire said they interfered.
He moves a bit like Buckley. What's his name?
Alan Stewart, number 11.
Alan Stewart.
He's copped a one in the
relation
back.
to Rod?
That's a nice roost out onto the number 13 in the way again. There we go. Nice pick up. He has got a left foot.
Yes, he
has. It's not a great one, and it's gone back to Alan Stewart again.
Selwood Isley. Alan Stewart.
Give him something on the wing, Clixie.
Yeah. Well,
no, he hasn't. He's kicked it to a nest of bombers.
Nest of bombers. And what's going to happen here? Of course, William Bruce has got him. Golden boot himself.
William Bruce.
Here he goes, the big fella. Lovely mark.
Oh, umpire.
We're right. We've got special comments and all.
Here we go. The Bombers running straight into an open goal. He's going to put the banana at. Oh! Now there we go.
Wow. Number 26.
That was Dacos magic.
Did we see he kicked it, Crackers?
Hey?
Did we see he kicked it? He just ran into the forward line.
Craig Branson kicked it, but I thought it was called back. That was a man, I said, walking down to quarter time that was full of business, had the 1,000-yard stare.
At the time, we thought he was walking to the back line, Crackers,
but now he's walked to the forward line and he's kicked that goal and hasn't mucked around, and there's scoreboard pressure on this team as we speak.
Well, there are some AFL scouts around, and the president of the Melbourne Football Club was here early, so that could be something.
Well, there you go. We've been told the scouts are here looking for... there might be a little bit. There's a few players swap teams in the Reclink. They go to another club. They have a look around.
They get traded. It's like anything else.
Oh, that's a great pick up and left foot kick.
And that's Andrew Bramley.
On big number 16's picked it up.
Mitch Carter, good player. But on the half forward, always a high player. Number 11.
He'd be looking for a shepherd.
Yeah, he's gone out now. He's got it. William Batley's got it. He'll kick for goal.
Batley's been
Look at
one of the
this.
best. That's a great kick. And intercepted and marked.
No, they're going. They're still at it. Number 5, he's good down in the back line. What's your number 5 down there? Bones.
Number 5, Paul Hamilton.
He reminds me of Bones McGee. Number 8.
There we go. That's it's a wobbly old kick out, but he's got a teammate there
Nice
in
mark. These
number
bad conditions are they at the wind.
45, which is Timmy Bruce. There's a couple of Bruces
Bruce,
out there,
yeah.
a couple of Clixes and a couple of Cockies.
Well, only Cocky Hicks, and he's gone off the boil, Cocky Hicks.
He had a big run in that
First
quarter. Oh, that's a great bit of play.
Number 24 haircut's doing something.
Number 9's defending very well. Brendan Hicks. That's the other Hicks.
Brendan, yeah, that's Brendan. Brendan and Cocky.
He's outshining the Cocky this term.
Yes.
And the
Good
big
mark,
fella.
good mark.
Big ruckman there.
Colonia.
Timely mark.
He leans back and roosts it into the centre of the ground, and then
Oh,
the Hicks.
Cocky's got it.
Cocky stayed down but couldn't
And
grab
his
it. His
brother.
brother's onto
Or
it.
cousin or relative or near relative.
The handball
Same
didn't go
family
anywhere
as.
for the Magpies. He tries again and he gets it onto the little fella Clicks. That was a great bit of play. He
This
flicks
number
it
8's
out to
been
the
a very
flank,
good tough player.
out to
though.
Jason Hamilton.
Yeah, Jason
He can
Hamilton.
put it up. Oh, he's decided to take him on.
Billy Duckworth looking
And
like...
he's had a crack at goal. I think he might have kicked it. He's got it.
Sensational.
Jason Hamilton, take a bow. That was a great bit. Set up, of course, by Clixie, number 5 out on the wing. And as he heads back into the
Boots
centre,
in.
Great cost at his best.
taking the acknowledgement of the fans and the supporters, Crackers, which you used to do quite a bit,
Well,
didn't
that's all right. I tell you, so man on man. If they don't go man on man on these, you sacrifice the fact that your ruckman's going to get the ball, but they're getting it out too easy.
you? Mano El Mano.
You think changing coaching might help Peter?
I wouldn't go there. They've gone to the grand final next week. That's when it happens.
Tell you, Big 21 is ready
He's
to
got
come back
that,
on
yeah,
for the
come back on.
Magpies.
Oh, I tell you, that's the giant.
That's Big Nathan.
The giant. He's done a big pre-season.
The Bombers taking a free kick for an indiscretion we are unaware of due to the ramblings, but they've whipped it out to the forward flank.
Ooh.
Number 1 couldn't make it. It's a bit of a comedy of errors, but he's straight back onto it. He's got the run if he can pick it up. He
Yeah,
can't.
look at that. He's got the cut. He's
He's
got
turned, he's
Sensational.
going straight back for goals, but the bounce has brought him undone a couple of times today. Whips it onto the right foot, and the umpire says he was held over the shoulder,
Yeah.
whacked in the head, half a dozen different
That's the
infringements.
ruckman. He got a bit, I suppose, confused after that last free kick, and he sort of took it out on that number 1.
That's Big Colonia. He's been very good,
Very
though.
good. He's
Well,
almost taken over.
we can't
Oh,
question his
3 of them
commitment.
flew against each other then.
The push in the back for the Magpies.
Guess who's
The umpire
after
says no,
it?
Hicksy.
The cock's got it. 16 is
nice
Mitch
work.
Carter.
I tell you, it's a battle of the backlines
Yeah, it is.
because the
Ooh.
Oh, umpire.
around the neck, the umpire says, but the backline's been very good for the Magpies this quarter, Crackers.
Yeah, number 5. He doesn't muck around. Cool. Off one step. Not a good thing to do.
Whoop.
And he's learning how to bounce. Like, he should learn not to just kick it off one step.
The young bloke for Collingwood had a paddock ahead of him then, but I think he was looking forward to the run down the wing with the crowd baying him on, but didn't
Billy
happen.
Duckworth lookalike's got the ball. He just turns it out of
William
the
Batley.
Batley.
Big Bill Batley.
Big Bill Battle.
And
That's
there's
not the
Cocky.
cock again.
He has, but
He's got back
smothered-
into this game. Ooh.
Smothered off the boot, tackled. He's just not quite
Oh,
getting
look
his
at this.
possessions.
Look
There
at
we
this
go.
number 16.
Great mark, great
Lovely
mark.
Mitch Carter. Good at the air, gets his eyes behind his hand every time he goes for a mark. He'll line up, he'll put scoreboard pressure. What's the way this man works the mark? You're number 5. He's not that big. He's been taken by the wind a few times. He's that skinny, but he works the mark well. What's
Number
going on?
25 coming on here, Crackers, for the
Yeah.
Magpies, Brian Marr. Stretch, they call him. He's not stretching out at the moment. He's just walking
No.
to his position. He's not going to expend any energy he doesn't have to.
Look at that.
As the Bombers offline.
Offline.
But big Stretch Marr's on, and I tell you what, look out for him.
Yes,
He's been pointed into it. He's going to lead and try and get a kick first up. He could too if it comes over the top.
That's a lovely mark.
That's lovely.
Clixie's off and running. Oh, he's having
Taking him on.
He's had a go. He's gone around another one. He's heading into the centre. Whips it back out on the wing on the left foot.
Here we go, Hicks. The Hicks Jr.
That's
Look at him go.
There he goes.
Ooh, I wouldn't have gone back inside, but anyway, he did. Alan
Stewart's having another
Yeah,
go. He's
lovely,
over.
Lovely
He-
player,
He
Alan
keeps his
Stewart.
feet well. Oh, there he goes again. Kevin Clixie is a champion.
Oh, yeah, good. Good. Yes, I do. Another goal.
What's that, mate?
Was a goal?
I think it was, Cracker. Sorry for the lack of
We just sort of
enthusiasm.
dropped. Yeah, you just dropped off.
I dropped off. It's why I can't get a go at the main game.
Well, I can't get a go at the main game because I'm going home.
We're going home. Yeah, Pete, you got a tip for the cup at all?
Eh?
Tip for the cup? Cup coming up. It's always really good on the...
Yeah.
Like last time he gave me something.
Oh, no.
There it is, half time, ladies and gentlemen. And I think if we look at the scoreboard, I'm not really sure that it's that much of a gap,
No.
but it says 5-2, 32 to 2-4, 16. The Magpies leading the Bombers. Alan Jeans, legendary AFL coach. If you are at the ground here, Alan, could you come up to the central commentary position?
We'd like to see Alan.
Crackers would like a quick chat.
He's shining a lot lately. His bald head.
And ladies, here is your chance at football immortality. Head down for the super kick, giant kick. What is it called, Crackers?
I don't know. Well, so I was talking to Super Kick today, actually. We should have got him down here today to present the trophy. A champion.
All right.
Quite a good player, but he left all his good work when he went to the Swans, which I believe, as an Essendon person, Wally Eustace let Essendon down.
Yeah,
I'll say no more, Wally.
probably didn't let them down. They had a fair side at that stage.
Yes,
that stage, Crackers.
You've gone bald too, Walt.
Yeah, well, that happens, doesn't it?
No.
Was Crackers in the best 20 at that stage when you were a young man? Did you look up to him, or was he leading the young blokes
to him,
astray?
but he had that crook back all the time, so he was bent over. So I didn't really have to look up to him that much.
Don't start, Wally. Don't start. So how you go, Walt?
But not too bad, yeah. Trucking along all right. Sort of come here and have a look at the day, which is a beautiful day and some good footy being played.
Well, that's right. Now, Wally, you possibly made your name as a winger or as a halfback. What position did you play? How many games did you end up playing at Beachley?
137 eventually, travelling the Australia wide.
That's not bad. It's not
How many
bad.
clubs for you?
I did Essendon, Richmond and Sydney.
Not as many as Crackers.
Not as many as
The
Crackers.
same amount, actually.
Oh, you did a couple twice, didn't you?
Melbourne, yeah, but you don't count. Now, I could play Melbourne, North Melbourne and Essendon. I went back with Barras on a 5-year plan to help him out.
I fell in a heap when I was 28, so it's probably a couple of years too short, but that's the way it went.
Now, well, what do you think of the game so far, and who are you barring for today with the Essendon colours out there, Bombers victory?
Yeah, straight onto the Essendon boys, lads, as soon as I walked in and saw them playing, so you got to fire the Bombers.
Yeah, Collingwood are down there. They're all down here. I see that the bloke that wears the yellow coat, he's down here today. Yeah, whatever his name is.
Joffa.
What his name? I'm not sure.
Joffa's his name.
Yep. Let's just turn it up a bit. And are you doing anything in football at all, Wally?
No, nothing at all.
A good man like you to have a good football brain shouldn't it should be. Hello, Des has just spilled his coffee. Well, I bought that coffee for him, but he's been sort of savouring it. But the quality of football here today, Wally, is outstanding. There's some of these players are magnificent footballers, and I'm not going to tell you who they are, but the people out there know who they are. I'm just saying, Cocky Hicks. Remember that name.
Cocky Hicks. I saw the nice running goal, the bouncing goal around here on the flank here, which is a fair goal. How many clubs you end up?
I ended up with 3 clubs.
That was all right.
Yeah,
Three's not bad. You get to meet a lot of people.
Well, I know. You get to meet a lot of people. Now, Kevin Sheedy, he was your main coach at Essendon.
He was, yeah. I was there from day one when
Barry Davis was there before you.
He was, yeah.
You were under 19s then when you came up.
I got to Essendon when I was 15. So
that's a pretty young age, you know.
Yeah, they sort of dragged me out when I was 15, so I went from playing against boys to playing against men in 1 week sort of thing. So.
Well, that happens. And there are men out here today too, and they're uncompromising, very skillful side, but they are not. I haven't seen one player out there, shirk an issue.
No,
they remind me a lot of you.
I don't know about that one, Crackers. I had a bit of a dip, but at least I didn't have that crook back all the time.
No, I know. I'm lucky to be here today. Just lucky to just get out of bed. Every morning I get out of bed.
What was actually wrong with that back?
I hit Don Scott. We won't go there. It's a different time now. Tell me this, Walt.
Yes.
Who do you think? Look at the scoreboard at the moment. She's pretty tight. Who do you think can win it? Because look at that Collingwood. The Melbourne Magpies. They're generating a lot of energy out there. They're pretty positive. And look at the Bendigo Bombers, the victory. They flattened their tyres. They said, we won't be going home unless we win.
Well, look, a bit slumped at the moment, the Bombers. I don't know, the body language.
Yeah, you might be right.
Really well at the moment. I think the big fella, number 20 on the boundary line here, I think he should get thrown into it sooner or later.
Well, he's called the Giant. He's what they call a game breaker. When he's ready to go, they'll throw him on when it gets really hard.
He will break the game open, don't worry about that.
If he lands on you, you're dead. You don't even know he's waving to someone. He wants a fag.
Just to warm himself up when he's coming on.
Get the insides warm.
Just get the breathing happening.
Let's see what happens there, Wally. But Des down here, he's a relative of mine, Des. They're expecting the baby. They're going to get married soon.
Are they?
It's a bit strange, you know.
Good luck,
young people. They sort of do that. There are some sausages. The Xavier boys down here have got some beautiful sausages down there, and they're working their guts out. They really do a great job. They turn up. My son had to do it a few years ago.
Did he?
But he ate the sausages. They never invited him back.
He ate them all, did he?
He ate the lot.
I tried to get us a sausage crackers, but I was told in no uncertain terms that to go back upstairs and they'd be forthcoming at some stage.
Well, this man here, he just walked up to me. I've seen him playing about 5 occasions.
He's very good.
I don't know why he never got drafted. He is a sensational footballer.
He's a good mate of Dougie the Hawk Hawkins.
He is too. He plays for the Western. Look at this, the boys from Xavier. My God,
Here comes your sausages, crackers.
There, look at that. I'll just have one of those. It'll be good. Thanks.
I'll have water.
Thanks, mate.
Water, Powerade, no sugar.
We don't need sugar. Fire us up too much,
Oh,
crackers.
it does fire me up. That'll do. Thank you. Wally, you better